There was a huge line at the
You
popcorn.
got popcorn?
There was and I got you candy.
Okay.
You want those or you want the sour ones?
Can I have the sours?
All right. And then I got us popcorn. Hey, there's no eating in the bedroom though.
Oh.
I thought.
Well, I didn't know you.
I thought we were in the movie theater still. Oh
yeah,
man.
Man.
Well, hey everybody.
We brought some leftovers.
We got the big bucket this time.
Yeah. All right. Well, welcome back, everyone.
To what? Welcome back to what?
Well, I'm Roland.
And I'm Dad.
Together we are
R.A.D movie reviews. We're getting better.
Yeah.
So what did we see?
Tonight we saw Flash.
Well, hey, before we do anything, Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Yeah, Happy Father's Day. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button for my dad because it's Father's Day.
Well, the problem is they're not gonna. I didn't hear what you said, but the problem is they're not gonna see us till after Father's Day, unless it's late when they watch it. But I'm a very lucky dad. I got to go to the movies with two of my three boys today. Unfortunately, my oldest son wasn't up here, so I didn't get to spend time. But he sent me a text message, and that's pretty darn good. All right.
You didn't tell me that, but okay.
Oh. So what did we do today?
We went and saw The Flash.
The Flash. Yeah, it was cool.
I actually enjoyed this movie. So first we're gonna start off with the cast.
Yep.
Okay, so.
Well, real quick, let's just talk about the Flash before we do the cast.
So he's a DC.
Yep,
he's
DC.
Part of the Justice League.
Yeah, part of the Justice League. Hey, you're eating. All right, and he's kind of a young kid, right?
Yep.
He's probably Spider-Man's age, and he's super fast, right?
Yep.
And they actually explained how he got fast in the video. But now we can say who plays him. His name's Barry Allen, and he's played by who? Did you lose it? His first name's Ezra, isn't it? Hey, cruising. Let's not play right now because we can't hear.
The Flash, his human name is Barry Allen, and he's played by Ezra Miller.
Ezra Miller, yep.
And then we got Ben Affleck, who plays the Justice League Batman.
Right. Ironically, only had a pretty small part in this one, although Batman's in the whole movie. And how does that happen?
So we get introduced the very first Batman, Michael Keaton.
Well, not the first Batman. My Batman!
Woo! Michael Keaton.
Best Batman ever, Michael Keaton.
I thought he was the first one.
No, Batman's been around since the 60s. There was some goofy Batman running around in tights in the 60s. But my favorite Batman, Michael Keaton from the Batman from the late 80s, early 90s. In my opinion, the best Batman. He comes back.
Yeah.
He plays in the movie. Unfortunately, I missed all the best parts because I had to take the little one to the bathroom. But he goes, yeah, I'm Batman. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Okay, so, and we actually, so they go back in time, and there's obviously a Superman, which in their generation of world, it's a Supergirl, and she's played by Sasha Calle.
So just to explain a little bit, we don't want to give away the whole movie because it's your job to go to the movie and enjoy it. But this is kind of the movie that goes around. You know how like Marvel is doing the Spider-Verse. What do they call it? The multiverse. So DC's doing their own thing where it's called the metaverse, right?
Yeah.
And so they've got different timelines going on. That's how there's That's how there's two different Batmans, is because there's well, actually there's more than two, but should we give that away or should we leave it a secret?
Should we tell them the plot story of the movie?
No, well, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying there's a whole bunch of Batmans, right? There's actually even a whole bunch of... well, I'll tell you this. I don't know how it is. I don't know where it came from. But Nicolas Cage has a cameo. You guys should know Nicolas Cage. Everybody knows Nicolas Cage. He has a cameo kind of in the movie, and he's actually Superman. It's really wild. And then there's
I don't even remember him playing.
And then there's a Supergirl, and
like I already said, Supergirl is played by Sasha Calle.
Mm-hmm. And then there's they talk about Aquaman in the movie, but they actually in the other metaverse, they actually have the Super Mermaid or something like that. They call it. So it's
make
so
sure
there's
to
like a
stay
girl.
around in the credits. Yeah. They have a credit scene with Jason Momoa.
Yeah, well, we usually say about the credit scene at the end, but yeah, if you wait through the whole credits, we'll just get it out. If you wait through the whole credits, there's a scene at the end with Aquaman. Thank you. So, all right, so we don't want to give away too much of the story.
There's one more character.
Oh, who else?
Michael Shannon. So he plays.
Oh, he's the bad guy.
Yeah. So. If you remember from I think it was the old Superman, one of the old ones. Mm-hmm. He actually plays the bad guy in it, Zod. Yep. So
Zod is like the Superman's arch enemy. He comes back in this movie, but this time he's fighting Supergirl instead, right?
Basically, the Flash.
Well, no, he's there to fight Supergirl, but Flash is able to fight him. So, but again, we don't want to give away the whole movie. Let's do this. Let's talk about. Did you have any funny parts that you thought were the funniest parts?
There was one I think this was like the only funny part. So they made a different suit with one of the Batman outfits.
You're stealing my favorite part. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
All right, fine. He can have it too.
That's the only funny part.
No, there's a bunch of funny parts because there's two Flashes and one of the Flash is kind of stupid. He's kind of like a big
They go
kid.
back in time and he meets up with a younger version of him.
Of Barry Allen, right?
Yeah.
So. And then there's only, even though there's two Flashes, there's only one Flash suit. So, the young, ignorant Barry Allen makes his own suit out of Batman's one of his old suits. And it's funny because if you guys know, Batman can't turn his head. He just turns his whole body. Well, the Barry Allen goes to turn his head to look at the other Flash, and the mask gets all twisted, and it's pretty funny. So yeah. But there's some funny parts in the movie. So yeah. So what do you think? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. You ready for our ratings?
We can do that.
Okay, so I would rate it half a thumbs up.
Half a thumbs up for him. And I'm going to give it half a thumbs up also. So we got two half a thumbs up. So pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't had a 2 thumbs up, so we've got 2 half a thumbs. Now let me ask you, why did you give it just half a thumbs up? What was preventing it from getting a full thumbs up?
I don't know, There was just too much to think about. It just it was an enjoyable movie. It was funny. It was entertaining with a lot of action.
Was the traveling through time and stuff a little confusing?
Yeah.
Okay. So you think that's what prevented it? A little tiny bit confusing?
Yeah.
Okay. So here were my disappointments. I was a little disappointed with the CG, the computer-generated parts of the video. Mm-hmm. They could have done a better job. I thought the acting was really good. I thought the storyline was pretty good. I would say that if you were being attacked from above. The storyline, I don't think you had to have watched any of the original movies to go and enjoy this. I think
Not
it
really.
explained a lot. But yeah, it was a little confusing, the different time frames that it was going in. So that's what prevented. It was mostly the CG, and I hate to take it away from him. For some reason, the star of the movie kind of irritated me a little bit. He's kind of nasally and whiny, and I found that very irritating.
So I just remembered I was looking around in the credits and I saw Gal Gadot and I'm like, who does she play? And
Gal
I
Gadot.
just thought of it like Wonder Woman is her
Oh yeah.
because she has a cameo in this
Yeah,
movie.
So here's who we see in this. We see a little bit of Superman, a little bit more of Wonder
Maybe
Woman,
a lot of Superman.
a lot of Batman and multiple different Batmans. Obviously, we see Flash. We don't see Aquaman in the movie.
But wait,
But-
stay around in the credits.
Stick around in the credits and you may see him.
It's
And then-
kind of a boring part. I wouldn't stay if I were you, but if you want to see Jason Momoa, then stay.
Well,
around in the credits.
the credits have a funny scene going where there's a dog falling through space and that's
Yeah.
falling out of the sky, and that's pretty funny. That's actually, I think, his 3-year-old brother, my 3-year-old son, I think that was his favorite part, was watching the dog fall through the sky. So
Yeah.
so that's why I gave it the half a thumbs up. So I think it's worth going to. Do you think it's
Yeah.
worth going to? So
I would definitely say that the little ones wouldn't
Yeah.
really enjoy it.
he was
but-
the little cruising, the little one coming and going. He was not as interested as he could have been. So I'd say probably 10 years old and older, unless you're a truly your kid's a truly diehard superhero fan. So parents, I'd say take your kids.
Yeah, like if you really like superheroes, if you like action-packed stuff, then you can go see this.
It was a long movie, guys. Be
Yeah.
ready. Like we went to a 4:30 showing.
And then we got back and it was
Yeah.
8:06.
Well, we stopped and played a video game or two afterwards, but it was after 8 by the time we got home. And we don't live that far away, so I don't even know how truly long the movie is. I'm guessing it was about 2.5 hours,
Yeah.
and that's not including some of the previews that we missed.
Yeah.
So real quick to the parents, there's a few bad words in the movie. I mean, I kind of stopped counting. If I had to guess, there's probably about 15 to 20 total.
Where'd that come from?
There's about 15 to 20 total bad words.
What?
Of the bad. Okay, guys. Of the bad. We're being dive bombed here. Of the bad words, there's probably 5 or 6 different bad words used repeatedly, probably 20 times. There is a tad bit of
Uh-oh.
nudity. Okay. Just to let you know, there's a scene where the Flash loses his clothes. They burn off of him, so because he's moving too quick. It wasn't really necessary. I didn't think the words were really necessary. They could have done without it. But those are the only two things. Other than that, I didn't see any other inappropriate things that I thought were unacceptable. And just to let you know, that nudity scene is not bad. He's covered up. He has like a pot that he puts over to cover himself up. So, all right. We want to wrap it up.
Yeah. Do you really have anything else to say?
Well, we're running a little bit behind, guys. We
So-
actually missed Transformers. We're gonna go see it still, but it'll be a late review on that.
We got Blue Beetle, which we're definitely gonna
yeah.
see in the future.
We still have Indiana Jones coming out soon.
I don't really want to see that,
well-
but he can do a review if he
But
wants.
our jobs to see these movies and let them know how they think. So
Not all the movies.
there's another little kids movie, so we might do something with and what's it called? It's called Elemental. It's a Disney movie. Oh, in the popcorn. So we've got a bunch to go see.
We've got
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is
Mutant
coming.
Trolls 3.
Trolls 3 is coming.
I don't know what it's like. It's about Branch's brother, I think.
Well, we'll talk about
Brother?
that when they come.
Yeah.
But let's do this. If you guys enjoy the review, subscribe to the channel, please. Hit a like on this one
Yeah.
if you find it amusing, and
Make sure to comment,
Yep.
like, Happy Father's
yeah.
Day.
yeah, happy Father's Day to all you dads out there. I had a blast with my boys today.
Yeah.
Only thing that would have made it better is if my oldest son had been here, and I would have loved for my dad to still be around because I would have loved to give him a call, but that's the way it goes. So we will see you on the next one. We'll try to get to the next one on an opening night.
Yep.
We may shoot over and see Transformers on a matinee or
Yeah,
something.
because
So we
I
can get a
don't
late
think
review on that.
any other movies are coming out, like, that I want to see, like, in the next week.
You never know. All right, guys. Remember, please subscribe to the channel. We're having fun doing this.
Yeah.
But we'd love to get more viewers. And like he said, leave a comment if you enjoyed the review or if you disagreed with us. If, let's say, you go see the movie based on what we said and you disagree with us, get in there and comment. We'd love to read it. So,
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Say bye, Cruisin'.
We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Bye.
Dad, I would.